Hi, everybody. How are we? How's it going? Are we ready for this? I am so ready for this. Pray, pray, pray. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if they're going to be streaming it. If you want to listen directly, if you have that live stream or that link, you're welcome to go ahead and have that. But I want to go to Division 4 and see what it says. There's, to my understanding, there's no change as far as us being able to play it. We're not allowed to. So if you have that link, you're welcome to go stream that link. I'm watching to see. They said about a dozen people are waiting outside the courtroom right now. Alexa Torres Stallings has entered the courtroom. That's what I was thinking. Won't they stream the verdict? So I've got up 23 ABC because they've done a lot on this trial. I've also got up AETV, which they've been really following it. But I don't know if they'll go live or not. Let me pull up Court TV. Let's check them out. They don't have anything live right now, it doesn't look like. Let me see what is it, Law and Crime? So they could pull it up if we're allowed to, I mean, that's the thing. Are we allowed to? Law and Crime right now, they've got that other trial going, the one with the Richard Merritt, Georgia versus Richard Merritt. Well, see, they've allowed cameras in before, but they've only allowed them to record and then play it later. They have not allowed them to play anything live. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, I'm open to them, but right now I'm not seeing anything yet. But then again, I'm not going to stop checking. Okay, the link is if you wanted to listen in on your own, this is the link to the court. Audio stream. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do it. I'll have to do it on my phone so y'all can't, so it doesn't come over the speaker. I know. What's the point? Why not? It's the verdict. Why not go ahead and stream it? Isn't that crazy? If they're allowing it, I'll have it pulled up, guys. I've got like I've got like 10 windows open because I just don't want to miss it. And some of these people are like, "Yeah, they've got, like they're doing it live." I'm like, "You can't go live with just the audio. You can't. You're not allowed to." So, what do you guys think about that little I'm gonna add this back. I love this. ready, y'all? I am ready. Babies are not they're blessing gifts. Yes, babies are blessings and gifts. I'm going to pull up the link on my phone. Thank you, Mo. Welcome everybody in today. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate you. No stream yet on their audio. I've got a couple of live. I've got Newsmax just in case. I've got all the lives pulled up here. So if anybody goes live, I'll be able to grid it. I've got CBS live. Let me get the latest update. A woman who has been at every hearing told people assembled outside to make sure family gets inside first. No one except attorneys has entered so far. Co-counsel for Trezell West has arrived. And it is unclear right now if everyone will be able to fit inside. What I can do is pull up. I guess I could go ahead and share screen this so that you guys are able to at least see this piece. And that way, if something comes up, you'll be able to see it too. Let me take myself off. No, I don't take myself completely off though. There we go. So far, the only people that are live are just us YouTubers. Let's see. Thank you so much for covering this case. You're such a blessing, and I just subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Peggy Irvin. You're so nice. I appreciate that. If you guys have not seen it, hey, Miss Judy. Hey, Barb. Welcome back. Itzy. I've been on this trial since day one, and I told them everybody yesterday. I was like, you know what, guys? There's something about these babies' faces when this all happened. I wanted to know. Welcome back, Fly Girl, Winter Onyx. I just kept looking to see what was going on in this case because I felt like what there's got to be, why aren't there any updates? Why isn't anything going on? Eric Smith has arrived. Prosecutors there. All attorneys are now there. I thought Twitter was supposed to do an automatic upload every time somebody tweeted. Why doesn't it do that? Do I have to keep hitting refresh? Aw, Miss Barb. You're so good to me. So if you wanted to go back and learn more about the trial, I mean, if they start releasing videos, I'm going to be putting them out. But before that, every day I was doing updates of what was said on the witness stand. So if you guys are interested in that, I try to put on the The cover of each of the thumbnails, what kind of who was on the witness stand that day. So if you wanted to go back, that's on my channel. I've got a whole playlist dedicated to just the West boys. And now I'm reading y'all's chat, see what's going on in there. I don't know if I don't think I think what came in late last night, Fly Girl, was that they basically notified the family that a verdict was happening today. I think that's how it went down. It's like, look, we're gonna go. It'll be announced in the morning. Let's go ahead and schedule it. It's late in the evening. Let's go ahead and just schedule it for the morning. Um, because I guess the judge had something going on between the 8 and 11 slot. So the fact that all the attorneys are there right now is means that we're fixing to get something because they have not been in the courtroom. So nobody knows what the verdict is. Okay, the bailiff came out and said there will be 1 row for media, 1 row for attorneys, and 6 rows for the public. He cautioned the public to not push or shove as they enter and said the proceedings will be audio streamed. The proceedings will be audio streamed. But see, am I allowed to show the audio stream? I don't think I am. Who's live? Who's live? Check on Newsmax. I wonder if Newsmax Live would cover it. I don't know. That's not the Newsmax I thought it was. I got CBS up in here too. Bakersfield, the KBAK, they've been on, they've been very involved, but they have no lives. I mean, like no live streams. The last thing they did was on this was like 9 days ago. So I don't know what they're doing. Mhm. Alrighty. And it should, I mean, let's see. There's still no audio stream yet. I just don't think I can audio stream it, guys. It's just. If I hear him say that we're allowed to audio stream it, I've got it ready I've got it up on my laptop. I mean, on my desktop, so I can switch over to it if we need to really quickly. But let's hear what he says. So, Amanda, you got it up? Are you listening to it? Or are you gonna? It's not up yet, but will you be my backup on that? Law and Crime currently has another trial going. Now, that doesn't mean they won't. Definitely doesn't mean they won't change over to a different trial. So let me pull them up too. It's a good point. I just can't see them switching over. Have they ever done that before? But if that other trial is on lunch break or something, they would. So I don't understand why Law and Crime has this paid to watch thing going on. What's up with that? All right, I went ahead and pulled that other trial up. If it goes off, then they will and they tune in, then we'll switch over there too. Everybody's doing a verdict watch. Yep, they said it. No audio will be allowed to be streamed per judge's previous orders, so we have to find out through some news organizations. There you go. So, you guys, I put that link in. If you want to pull it up and listen to it on your own, you're welcome to. I just can't. I'm not allowed to stream it, but you guys can have it up as we're on here together. If the here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my if it comes on, it's not coming on. I know it works because it's the same stream I've been using throughout the entire trial. So if I get audio, I'm gonna mute myself. But it's not coming on yet. Why are they so strict in this case, Anella? I don't know. I kind of wondered if it was because of the children involved that had to get up and testify and whatnot. But I think every judge is different. They have the right to say whether or not they want, a lot of it they'll say was too much media, too much attention on this case already as it is. We don't want to taint the jury. So I'm just waiting with y'all. I'm right here. I just don't. Yeah. So if we can't stream the audio, there's not going to be a camera in there. I mean, there's going to be a camera in there, but it's something we're going to have to watch after the fact. I could see the media going live like right after and playing some stuff. So might be that. Court officials sent the following email at 8:52 a.m. Media to be present at 11 a.m. The email did not specify that a verdict has been reached in the trial of Trezell and Jacqueline West, but the court has previously said filming would only be allowed during opening statements, closing arguments, and a verdict or other outcome in the case. The West are charged with second-degree murder and other offenses in the deaths of Orrin and Orson. The boys' bodies have never been found. Prosecutors allege the boys were killed 3 months before the West reported them missing. Defense counsel says the boys were taken from their backyard by an unknown person or persons, and the West had nothing to do with their disappearance. Several people have already gathered outside the courtroom ahead of the 11 a.m. hearing. I'm just reading down this line. Oh, Hennessy was the first one to get there, and the doors were still locked. And I'm going to shut this door so y'all can't hear my dog making all of his crazy noises. No audio yet. Oh, 4 minutes ago, they were still waiting to get in. They said he was dealing with some issues, but hoped to begin letting people in soon. You couldn't hear my dog? I told you guys he doesn't make noise until I get on stream. Yeah, I'm looking at what some other people are doing too, guys. Nobody's got it up. Did y'all hear what happened that one time to Judy Ron? He was in there. He had, I guess, his earbuds in or something, and he just like I'm trying to do right now. And I don't know how on earth, but they heard him. They heard him over the court audio talking, and and the part they caught said it was him telling them to like and subscribe. So yeah, we're not doing that. All right. Everybody's waiting on pins and needles. Oh, Janelle says because he was on the court Zoom in the truck, like for like defendants to get on, right? He wasn't supposed to be on it. Well, no, I think that was the only one they had. I think the courts are getting more thorough on how they're doing this now. They're doing everything separately. No, this is not a federal trial. I was just saying that federal courts don't live stream at all. This trial was determined pre-trial if streaming would be allowed. Mr. Steve, he has the news. Good to see all you guys back today. I really appreciate you guys. I know you got other options, so I really appreciate you being here with me today. Why do I have to keep refreshing this? Okay. They just let the media and the public in. It's exciting. How about I wonder if I could play I want to play this, but I don't want to have to choose. I'll keep playing that. Play by play via audio. Judge says this jury does this, blah, blah, blah. Defendant's look. Yeah. Oh, you know, the other thing I was going to do is I was going to go on to Keisha's Facebook. She thought I lost internet there for a second. I was about to freak out. All right, let's get this from Keish real quick, you guys. It is. Which channel? Oh, it's audio streaming. The audio started. All right.
So I'm gonna get off y'all, but you can audio stream and you can listen to it, but it will not be on TV. So I'll hit y'all when we out. We ain't went in yet.
All right. Let's take that down. You guys with me? Verdict read today. Oh, it's on. I'm going to hold my hand over the microphone and then I'm going to repeat it to y'all. They're waiting for the jury to come in. They're waiting for the jury to come in. The hearing has begun. The jury has reached a verdict on 5 of the 7 counts, but for both defendants have not reached a verdict on 2 counts and said they're deadlocked on them. The verdict on the 5 counts will be taken today, and the jury will be asked if there is anything further that could help them reach a verdict on the 2 other counts. If not, a mistrial will be declared on those 2 counts. Did you guys hear that? 5 of the 7 counts for both defendants have not reached a verdict. They have reached a verdict on 5 of the 7 counts for both defendants, have not reached a verdict on 2 counts. Courtroom is packed. The Sergeant Thomas Henderson with the BPD is also there today. So I guess they made that announcement about the jury being deadlocked and all that on the before they brought the jury out because they're just now bringing the jury out. Waiting, waiting, waiting. 4 and 5 November. The most important charges undecided. I hope not. Show poodles. I hope not. The jury has failed to reach a verdict on the charges of second-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder as they apply to Orson. A mistrial has been declared on those 2 counts. On count 4, the vote was 8 votes guilty, 4 votes not guilty, 5 had 10 votes guilty, and 2 not guilty. Okay, wait a minute. That's just on Orson, though, guys. That's not on Orrin. So we could still get life. Okay, so don't worry. Just on those 2 counts. That was part. Wait a minute. Let me bring that stuff up again, guys. Remember yesterday when I had all the ones up there? Here we go. Was 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 is the one they're talking about. That doesn't mean that's not bad, guys. That's still not bad. So hang on. Trezel's verdict is being read first. The verdict is being read right this minute. Come on, baby. On count 1, second-degree murder, Trezel has been found guilty of second-degree murder! Yes! 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 Sorry, I'm screaming. On count 1, second-degree murder, Trezel has been found guilty. On count 2, involuntary manslaughter, he has been found guilty. On count 3, guilty, child cruelty. Woohoo! Yes! So you know she's going to get the same thing. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. God bless. These babies are looking down on us from heaven right now. They're in a better place anyway. On count 6, he was found guilty, child cruelty, the second of Orson. So he's child cruelty of Orrin and child cruelty of Orson, which is weird that they didn't find. I wonder how that I'm interested to hear a lawyer break that down. Oh gosh. I'm so happy. Those babies got justice. Classic and sincere. They're they're deadlocked on the portion with Orson because Orson is the Well, there's no testimony that says they know exactly what happened with him. With Orrin, the child said passed out he passed in his sleep and he was there when it happened. So I guess that's why they can't say there's evidence. On count 7, Trezell was found guilty of falsely reporting an emergency. There was a shout when the first count was read, and now multiple people are sobbing. Trezell showed no reaction. Oh, gosh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get to the witch and let's get hers done. I know, Barb, but I guess it's one of those things. Those little technicalities that castricize the jury instructions, as they say. He is a coward, Carrie Ann. By the way, I love your name, Carrie Ann. They probably got all excited because they thought there was a mistrial. They're now going to read the verdict for Jacqueline West on count 1, second degree. She has been found guilty. Woohoo! Yes. Count 2, involuntary manslaughter. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong one. Did I lose my little thing here? Guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Guilty of cruelty to a child. Guilty for falsely reporting an emergency. She's guilty. Yes. Yes. Guilty of the other child cruelty charge. Guilty of false reporting an emergency. So the only thing they couldn't get him on was Orson, but it's still justice for him. Still, it is still justice for him. Mm-mm-mm. Hang on, y'all. Still waiting for other news. So the 4 and 5 counts are the ones that I have up there on the screen. So 4 and 5. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, those were for Orrin, the older boy, the older say the older boy, the older child. 4 through 6 were for Orson, the youngest. The ones that they were hung up on was 4 and 5, which were the conspiracy and the murder of second degree on Orson because they didn't have circumstantial evidence, I guess, on those 2 pieces. But for second degree murder on Orrin, they did. So what happens now? They get sentenced to life, hopefully. I think this judge is gonna do the right thing. Still waiting for updates, you guys. Nothing. Nothing. All right. I can't wait till we get the video so we can see the 2 of them afterwards. The jury has now been excused. Well, if the jury's been excused, can't we get some dang cameras up in here? Come on now. Go here. Um, no live streams whatsoever. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these news people? So they're probably going to have something right after. She had mentioned something about having cameras outside the courtroom, right there outside the courtroom. So I've got the live pulled up. Hey, Steaky's Knickers. Yeah, I guess so. I'm waiting to see what they're. Wouldn't it be cool if he sentenced them now? Does that ever happen? Sentencing is set for July 13th. A determination on whether the West will be retried on counts 4 and 5 will be made public at sentencing. Yeah, I don't think there was a whole lot of there was only a handful of family in there. There wasn't a huge amount of family in there. I mean, look at the Aiden Fucci thing. They had a huge that whole side of the courtroom was that little girl's family. It was filled up completely with their family. And on this one now it's if you were gonna you would think that, they could have easily said it can't be televised. Yeah, it can't be televised. Hey, Miss Christine, welcome back. Hey, Dread. And I mean, that judge went above and beyond in the Stout trial because there was, I mean, poor mother had to keep going in and out of the courtroom with all the different evidence that they were putting up there. So sad. So I'm gonna take that. Let's put the pictures of the boys up now. And we'll just play those in the background as we discuss this. You guys, these are pictures from when they were in their foster mom, the one before Jacqueline and Trezell. And look at how happy these little babies were. They they're laughing, they're going to the park, they're playing. They went to some kind of amusement thing at one point. They're interacting with the other foster children. And yet, according to Jacqueline and Trezell, all they ever did was cry. I call bullshit. Look at that little monkey. Isn't he cute? He's a sweet baby. I just want to pinch his cheeks. That sweet face. And that's them sleeping. Look, we got a Paw Patrol bed over there. See how happy they were, guys, before? So you know what the beauty in all this is? As I was doing this, putting these pictures together, I said, you know what? These boys did experience love. They knew people loved them. They knew their own mama loved them. But they had some good times in their life. It wasn't just Jackie and Trezell. So that's the way we got to look at it. They're in a better place right now. Look how happy they are. Yeah, they were being yeah, exactly, Carrie Ann, torture. All right, hang on. Let me check out Facebook. Let's see what Miss Quiche is doing, if she's going to go live. They're probably over there crying right. She hasn't posted anything yet. Okay, so sentencing is set for July 13th. That's when they'll determine counts 4 and 5. Prosecutor Eric Smith said the gag order remains in place. It's expected to be lifted at sentencing. Attorneys are not allowed to discuss the case until then. Does that mean we're not going to get videos? I bet it does. I bet it does. So I was hoping that we would get some release of the interviews and all that, where we get the video and the audio. Do they have priors? I don't think so, Barb. I kind of think that if they had priors, they wouldn't have been allowed to adopt. But, they had no money too. So who knows? Apparently, adopting a child in California is like playing the lottery. You just have to have $1 to buy a ticket. That's what I'm saying, Jersey girl. And welcome in, by the way. They're going to jail for life. I really feel like this judge is going to zap them. Now, what scares me is the whole when can they apply for parole? I know, Crass. Hey, Crass. Good to see you, honey. Oh, you're welcome, Judy. I'm so glad y'all were here with me today. Thanks for coming in. I wish we could have had a video. And I hope I didn't scream y'all's ears off. Did I? Did I blow out anybody's eardrums screaming? I turned my before I started the stream, I turned my microphone down purposely in case I did get excited. All right, come on. We need some breaking news. We need a news station that's going to pull this up and talk about it. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a year ago. Never mind. Damn people. Hang on. No, that's not it. Nothing yet. I'm still seeing if we're going to get a press conference. Something. Do y'all notice how fat Letitia got in jail? She went in and she was not, I mean, she wasn't fat, she wasn't skinny, she was a good size when she went in, I guess. But that latest picture of her, she's a chunky monkey now. Oh, Carrie Ann, this was a mood pass boost. Oh, God bless you, Carrie Ann. Pray for you, honey. Your ears are still bleeding, Dread? I know. I agree with Amanda. In my eyes, they both got justice today. They did. Because you know what? These babies, they were one in a sense, you know? They were each other's constant throughout everything. They were always together. It was always the two of them. And yeah, I feel like that too. Just sweet, sweet babies. Thank you, Prosecutor Eric Smith. You did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. He I'll tell you what, that had to be tough on Smith with some of the stuff that the balls got dropped, by law enforcement in this case. So that really had to make the DAs like it that's what messed this case up. Th I mean, well, not just that. I mean, we don't have their bodies. I mean, he had a lot. He had a lot to prove. And so, yeah, this is awesome. Will they keep Hey, Psychic, will they keep investigating on the mistrial charges? Keep investing? The jury will not, though. No, they're dismissed. Will the DA continue to search for that? I don't know. Steve says they can keep investigating Orson and use any new evidence they find on the mistrial charges. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, there was no the reason they were able to do this, that child's testimony, their own child. What's the karma in that, guys? Their own child put them in jail. Because without his testimony of what happened to Orrin while he was asleep in the bed, We wouldn't be here, I don't think, with a guilty. That's what did it. Well, I tell you what I'll do. There's just nothing coming up. I wanted to get Nancy Grace in on this, man. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I think we could sit around here and wait on these news people forever, and we might not get anything until the 6 o'clock news. So I'm going to go ahead and call it and say thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm going to end the stream by playing this again. Little music background. Is it here? I hope that you all have a very blessed weekend. Go hug your family and love them and tell them that you love them. Take care of yourself. Be nice to everybody. Remember, you never know what they're going through. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Thank you for being here today. Justice has been served. Good night.